Cześć I witam wam ponownie na moim kanale. It is very windy right now and there's also a French guy speaking on the tannoy, so try to ignore that. But I'm currently on my way from Dover in the UK to France, over there somewhere. We're going to Calais, of course the typical Dover to Calais route, and my eyes are watering, but I'm excited. We're just going to France for the weekend. I actually have this thing that I'm doing while over in France, so I thought while I'm over in France I'm just gonna do a little bit of vlogging, share my experience, and yeah, thought I'd start it off on the ferry as we just debarked from Dover, UK, heading towards Calais. Hour and a half or so and I'll be in Calais, France, and then we'll go from there. I'm driving through France for like the majority of the weekend, so I'll only record what I can record. Pretty sure once we leave this, we're technically out the UK. I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I think we're about halfway through between UK and France. The UK is way back there. Maybe you can see it in the distance. I'm not sure. France, you'll be able to see it. I hope a little bit easier just there. It's nice to get some fresh air. It's just a shame that it's super windy. I'm worried I'm going to drop my phone. Still windy over here, but not as bad. I've been doing well with my diet. I have lost almost a stone, 14 pounds. But I have got myself some chocolate from the duty free because I love Lindt, and I thought I'd treat myself.
Lounges and wait for further instructions given by ship's crew. All foot passengers, please remain in the comfort of public lounges till a further announcement is made regarding this departure. Do not proceed to the vehicle exits. Thank you for traveling with Irish Ferries, and remember that the best value fares are always available at irishferries.com. We wish you very safe and pleasant travel again.
In the van, ready to just properly dock up into Calais, and then we'll be heading off into France. I'm hoping you can see me well. Basically, I've found a place. This is like an industrial area. I've come all the way to the end, as far away as I can, and I've parked right at the end, just there. And it's like right at the end, it's like a T-junction thing, and it's the best I could find. I'm like, the motorway is like just running parallel with this road, but this is like out of the way enough where I think it's okay. I tried to find some carrefours, which are like supermarkets here, to go shopping at. Unfortunately, it's too late. They're all closed, and so can't even go to that. So yeah, I'm sort of stuck here. No shopping until tomorrow morning, which means no food apart from that Lindt chocolate bar that I got earlier, which maybe I'll have to eat. But again, I've been trying to like not gain weight. Obviously I've been trying to eat healthier and stuff, but obviously when you're traveling it's a lot harder. So maybe I've got that Lindt chocolate as a, you know, my only source of food for the entire night. It is only like 9:30 right now. This is, by the way, where I'm sleeping. I don't know if I cleared that up. I haven't paid for hotels, whatever, because too much money. We're just in a McDonald's that has just opened up. Just waiting for my food. I got quite a lot, but it's because I'm tired, and I'm hoping that the food will give me energy to just carry on, to feel normal. This is my first McDonald's in 2023, I believe, because of my diet. I just stopped eating at McDonald's, so we'll see how this goes. What I had just there was like a cheeseburger, fries, a McMuffin, my water. Oh, and there was like a little pancake thing with like chocolate in it. We don't get that in the UK. I think that's like a European, or at least a French thing. Really nice. I feel good. I feel energized again. I did feel really tired, and I did have like a little bit of like a headache and stuff, but I feel better, at least for now. I just wish I had some way to like have a shower, because currently I haven't had one.
Thank you for your visit and see you soon.
actually had a hotel room last night because I just felt so terrible when I was like sleeping in my van yesterday, and I didn't vlog anything yesterday really, so it wasn't really worth me putting anything into the vlog, so it's probably a bit of a jump. But basically, I slept in my van one night. I got a really bad back. I just felt horrible, really tired. I only had about 2 hours sleep. It was like a 4 or 5 hour drive from the McDonald's where I was at that point to the place where I was delivering, and then from the place that I was delivering, I was there for like an hour or so. The guy gave me some food, and then from there it was like almost a 6.5 hour drive to go from, it was in a place called Sartilly, I think it's pronounced, so in the place all the way over there in France. I'll try and put up like a thing of where I drove on this trip, but basically I drove from there. It was about 6.5 hours to go all the way back through northern France up into where I am now, which I can't remember, but I'm near enough in Calais. I decided I wanted to get like a hotel room or something, and here we are, because I was just super tired yesterday, like doing that 6.5 hour drive in one go, with one stop off actually just quite close to when I started. That's when I bought myself this book. And I've given myself the rule basically that if I ever visit a foreign country from now on, I'm going to buy at least one book in that country, in that language, especially if it's like, you know, French, Spanish, Japanese, Polish, because they're like my main languages. But even if I go to somewhere, you know, where I don't like study the language, I think it's a good idea to just buy a book in that language. And if I ever get around to learning that language, then I've got at least some material. This hotel room I have was all right. You know, I mean, now I don't have a bad back, so that's a good thing. Now I'm not tired, so that's a good thing. Now I have some energy, so that's a good thing. Hotel room itself, though, is a little bit like, it's like a motel type of place, so I don't know how much you can expect from those kind of places. It's a bit grotty, but it'll do. I mean, the table that this phone is sat on right now is like coffee stains all over and God knows what. You know, it almost felt like I could have been murdered during the night. That's the entire room. That's the bed that I slept in yesterday, and that's the coffee stains I was on about. One last view of the room. I tidied the bed a little bit, so don't worry about that. And yeah, let's leave. And this is room number 22. Yeah, it was just a basic room. This is the reception area. I've just dropped my key off over there. And this is all sort of left unattended, so I'm just gonna grab one. Give it a cheese. Heist of the century. Haha. I didn't pay for breakfast. That's really good cheese. It's like a Baby Bell or something like that. I want to try some patisserie or boulangerie today. Boulangerie? That sounds wrong. Patisserie or boulangerie? Boulangerie. Patisserie et boulangerie. I want to try those two places today. They're just bakeries and pastry places. I like that kind of food, and in France they do it as good as anywhere. Well, better than anywhere. The French know how to do it, so let's go. And I just covered up the camera. I've decided to have one more McDonald's before heading back, because when I go back home I'm not going to have any more. And this is the view that we have. I was curious about that panda walk over there in the distance, but again, I eat a lot of Asian food and cuisines when I'm back at home, so we're just going to go to McDonald's and yeah, enjoy this while I can, because when I go back home, as I say, no more fatty foods for me. Okay, that's my last fast food that I'm gonna have for quite some time. Feel like I've gained a little bit of weight on this little journey so far, and I've only been here a couple days. Good place. I actually wish I didn't go to McDonald's now and I just like had something from within there, maybe a baguette or something. They looked super nice. This all cost me the eclair, the brioche thing, and the chocolatine. They all cost me €5.50, so that's really cheap as well. The only thing I wish I could find would be like I think it's cuisse de grenouille, which are frog legs, and also escargot, which are snails. Every time I come to France, I really want to try those things, but I swear they're not as popular as what people make them out to be. I'm here currently at a place called Cité Europe. Cité Europe, European city, basically. And it's huge, but the only issue is, look at the empty car park. There is no one here, really. There's a crying baby down there, if you can hear him. I'm hoping it's open. It's a Sunday. I forgot really that Sundays in Europe are non-existent. Nobody really does anything on a Sunday here, so I'm hoping it's open. If not, I don't know what I'm going to be doing until midnight.
Touriste?
Oui.
Yes, ici close.
Two.
Yes, close.
Tout fermé.
Travaux, travail, work, ouvrier. Il faut passer en dessous, monsieur. Là-bas.
Ok.
L'ascenseur.
Non fermé.
Ascenseur, non fermé.
Ok.
Ascenseur, descendre en bas et puis c'est ouvert open en dessous.
Ok,
Ok.
cool.
Yes.
Merci.
De rien, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Fermé.
Apparently over here it's not closed. I forgot the word for open. In situations like that, when I don't expect the conversation, I just forget all language and I'm just like, oh, English. I said to him, parlez anglais, parlez-vous anglais is what I was meant to say. Obviously, my French isn't that great, but hopefully this is open then. I don't even know where I was trying to walk into. Down there, that entrance there somewhere. I don't know what's down there. I think this is open. Let's give it a go. So I don't know what's going to be open, what's not. Normally, oh my god, I didn't think it was going to open then. Because it's a Sunday, this is like all closed. Shutters down, which is really annoying. I didn't think this, I didn't take it into consideration. I think that's where I tried to come in from, or up on that level. And yeah, like literally this is all closed. We might as well put this red barrier like up there. What a disappointment. The entire place basically is closed apart from like a few restaurants and things, and I'm not really that interested. I really wanted to go shopping in the bookshop again, especially now that I'm like trying to learn French. I wanted to go into the supermarket, the Carrefour. Again, wasn't available because all of that stuff is on the closed side. And I'm a bit stuck because I was just looking a second ago other supermarkets and that kind of thing in the area, and they are all closed. Every single one of them shut. So I don't know what to do because my plan was to do some shopping on the last day, you know, to buy stuff for people to take back home, to obviously get myself another book or two, to do some, you know, just some other things to kill the time until I got my ferry. And instead, I now have nothing to do for many hours, just to walk down this very long path back towards my van, which is like way down there. And when I'm there, I don't know what to do from there. Oh, this is stupid. I hate Europe on a Sunday. It literally just stupid. It wastes an entire day because you've got nothing that you can do. Figured I'd get out and just have a look around some random suburb here in Calais. But the issue is nothing's open. So it's all very much like a ghost town. Few people walking about, very quiet. Yeah. La France, c'est nul parce que tous les magasins sont fermés le dimanche. And so because of that, I don't like France or Europe, I guess in general, especially on a Sunday. I love Europe, but it's just on a Sunday, it's so boring. Look, even on a Sunday, ping pong is not being played by the locals, you know, just playing some ping pong or something, I don't know. Feels like they should be playing it and instead they're not. Hope my van's okay, parked over there for 5 minutes as we walk around this little estate, seeing what's up. Espace fort. Espace fort? Is that like strong space or something? I don't know. What is this? Espace fort. I'm not sure. I don't think this vlog is very exciting, to be honest. I thought I'd be doing much more. Unfortunately, not. My only actual proper day is a Sunday. Obviously the past couple of days I've been spending just driving, and because I've been just driving, you know, I haven't been able to vlog really anything. I didn't really visit many places. I just visited like small towns, and even then it was just like supermarkets. Didn't really get the chance to like stop off, because if you have a van or a vehicle or something, it's just really difficult to like park it up and like leave it. Nothing happening here in Calais today. Right, first touristy thing that I'm doing this little trip is going to Richelieu Park, right in front of me right now, which is only there, and they've got a statue of Churchill and some other guy, so we're gonna have a look at that and just have a little walk around the park and see what's up. As you can see, one French flag wasn't enough, we have 6, and then right here is the statue of both Churchill and the other dude. Maybe the other dude is Richelieu, I'm not really too sure. Let's go up here and have a look and see what it says on the plaques or something. Got that if you want to pause the video and read it. And here, you should probably stand there and look at the monuments, but here we have the guys themselves, so that's Churchill. Whoever, he doesn't actually say the name. So I literally just looked up on the Google Maps thing. It says it's a statue of Gaulle, as in I think Charles de Gaulle, as in like what the airport in Paris is named after. So it'd be Gaulle and Churchill, if I'm not mistaken. Could be another Gaulle, I don't know. It just says Gaulle, so I have to assume it's Charles de Gaulle because it's the only Gaulle I know. Right behind me we can see the Notre Dame of Calais. I don't know how important it is or any history of it or really anything about this building. All I know is it's a Notre Dame, which if you don't know just means Our Lady in English, like a literal translation. I don't know why I couldn't talk then, but yes, this is Notre Dame here in Calais, which I didn't realise until I came to France in like October that like most, if not every city here in France have their own Notre Dame. It's not just the one in Paris. And yet again we have one of these. If you would like to read that, here you go. Here you can probably see a better view of the entire thing. Right next to it there's this little memorial thing that I've yet to read, but I do see Gaulle's name on there yet again, and Yvonne Vendoy, maybe? And then there's another side. And right here we have Les Bourgeois de Calais, which is, I don't know, town hall or something maybe. It just looks cool. I can't even get it all in one shot, but here we go. Les Bourgeois de Calais. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know. It just looks cool. Like the building, the construction style looks cool. They have more flags. They have the Ukrainian flag, all the flags all wrapped around and stuff, and so you can't really see them that well. In the background we have some parks or something, some statues, that kind of thing, like one there. It's a cool little area. I don't really know where else to go in Calais, to be honest. I gave it a little quick Google and there wasn't really much to do here in Calais. I searched around Google Maps to see what would be the points of interest, and this was one of them. There's the Ukrainian flag, the French flag. We can have a look inside. Oh, there's one of these things as well. They love these little signs, don't they? Well, whatever it is, it looks really nice. It is a town hall. I'm not really that interested in going through there because it looks like town hall stuff, nothing to do with like touristy stuff really. I don't know, but I just wanted to have a little quick look inside. It looks cool, fancy, and yeah, that's basically it of Les Bourgeois de Calais. You can see over there, maybe there's like some cool graffiti, and there as well there's like a bear or something in the background. reading a book or like reading off a scroll or something. I'm not sure on the significance. Currently at the UK Border Patrol. Right over here, I can't zoom anymore, someone's getting searched. But otherwise, we're done with France. We're ready to go back home. The last little leg before going home, there's the ferries. I've got to wait a couple hours because I tried to get an earlier ferry and it looks like there's no earlier ferry than 10:30. It is currently about 6 PM, so I've got 3.5 hours to wait. Or 4.5 hours even, if I can do maths. You would have thought with about 20 hours of driving in the last couple of days, I would have gotten a lot of listening input while driving. But in actual fact, I got literally zero. I got a little bit of French here and there from where I spoke a bit of French to people, but not really that much. But literally zero listening input because, I don't know, I just enjoyed driving. I wanted to focus a bit more on the driving, less on like the listening, and so I put on music that I enjoyed. I was listening to like 3 or 4 different episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast, so yeah. I could have used the 20 hours to listen to, you know, my French or Spanish or Japanese, but I didn't. I decided to just relax and take it easy with the languages. I got in literally no listening exercise for this weekend, but again, I've also been eating bad, and that all stops, and my normal routine will carry on now that I'm going back to the UK, literally right now. Well, in 4.5 hours. We're on the ferry, back where we started this video. This is the end of the video. Obviously there's nothing else for me to vlog. I don't want to drag this video out any longer because it's already very long. In the edit at the moment it's half an hour. Dziękuję wam bardzo za oglądanie. I'm going to go listen to some music with my headphones that are like very battered as you can see from them, but I'm going to go listen to some music. Do zobaczenia I pa pa.